Hi, this is Cher from Cher's Crafting Boutique. I came up with this idea that I think is really good for what I need it for, which is this here. On one side, when you flip it over, it's a pin cushion. On the other side, it's somewhere to put your beads when you're working so that they don't fall off the table. And then at the back of it, we have a pencil and a sticky notepad, and then the cameo to the front. So I'm going to show you how I made this, and this is what you need. I have my lace, gathered thin lace that I got off of eBay, which I double checked the price of this, and it was £1 per 5 yards. I also have this trim that I use all of the time that I got from the range. I have 2 pieces of fabric. Basically all I did to measure this, because you know me, I don't like measuring, I just laced it over the top, done a rough square, making sure there's enough to tuck it all the way around. So that's all you need. Also I have this paper, which all you need for that is just enough to go all the way around it, which I can't show you very well on this one, which I just grab my other one. Enough to go all the way around, leaving enough on the top to be able to tuck in. Some newspaper, my cameo, which was made out of air dry clay, and this was the mould that I used. I got this off of AliExpress. I think it was about £1.50. Also double-sided sticky tape. I have my sticky notepad, pencil, some pastels or paint, whichever you prefer to use, paintbrush, a little cup of water, a pair of scissors, a pen, my hot glue and a lighter. And also I need to grab some ribbon because I forgot to pick it up. So here we go. First of all, you need to take your piece of paper that you've decided to use. I should have said this before, this is an industrial toilet roll holder, the insert of it. That's what I'm going to be using, but you don't have to, you use whatever you have. And also I have this, which is a cup that's for coffee, one of the really small ones. But all we're going to do to start with is put some double-sided sticky tape on to here, making sure you leave a gap at the top and the bottom because you don't need it on this. So you're just taking it along this edge, again making sure you leave that gap. Decided on this, I had a good think, and I thought doing this meant it would make my life so much easier. I'm forever losing my pins, and then if I'm not losing them, the beads roll off the table when I'm trying to do a project, which is very annoying. So this is a win-win for me. As I said in my previous video, I am going to a crafters fair, so I am getting these ready for that event. Thank you. Now I'm just going to cut around piece off. Now this here is just enough to tie around your pencil, just like I did here on this one. So you don't need too much of it. So pop that to one side. Make sure this is all done properly. And then you just peel that off. We've got a lot of rattling going on. Noisy.
Hair dry clear.
Right. So then all we do is just roughly try and get that straight as we can. It doesn't matter if it's not, don't worry about it. It'll get all sorted at the end. We're just rolling that out. And there we are. Just roll it over to make sure it's all completely stuck there. And then take your scissors, and you've seen me do this before, but I'll show you again anyway. And you just cut in slices all the way around, small ones, to make sure it tucks in really neatly. And you're going to do this with both sides, so I think I'll just flip it straight over and get on with that too, so then it is done. So all the way down to the cardboard edge here. Thin strips again. Doing it thinner means that it looks neater once it goes in, but you do it the best way and the way that you prefer. Not really a right or wrong way to do this. It's your choice on how you want it to look. There we are. Now you get your hot glue. And again, you see me do this, but you just run that around your edge there. Push your paper in. Like so. And do that all the way around. We do this on both sides. There's a bit there that's not stuck. There we are. Now flip it over and do the same on the other side. I'm doing a few at a time here because I'm trying to get this done quickly, but you can take your time a little bit more. Now that we have that done, we are going to grab a little coffee cup. Now, once you decide on what side you want to do this on, make sure that it's sitting all the way in, like so, and then it can fit perfectly before you get started. Grab your glue and just take it a little bit further in from the edge there, all the way around. Grab your cup and push it in, and it's that simple. Make sure that it's all stuck around those edges, just push it in to the sides there and let that dry. Now turn it over. This is where your cardboard your newspaper comes in. We're going to rip it down a little bit more. And all we're aiming to do is scrunching it up, and you'll see the gap between the cup and the actual cardboard. Well, we're going to fill that in. Missed a bit there. There we go. So we're just filling this little space around the cup. And if you can't get your fingers properly in there, just grab your scissors and push it down. You don't want to make it where you push too much in, because it will misshape the cup on the inside. So all we're doing is filling it. We don't need to go too nuts with it. Just to make the cup a little bit more sturdy, and it's not going to move around or anything like that. That's all we're doing. Just continue to keep going around there. Just a second, because the door's just gone. Could you pause that a second for me, please? Right, so I think this is just about done now. And I should have mentioned, which I always forget to mention, that I also have some polyester stuff in. Which we are going to put into here. Now, when you do this, make sure that try to tuck it a little bit down the sides on this one, because we need it to be flat so we can flip it over. So that's what we're doing. So while I do that, my son has decided that he wants to start doing a YouTube channel, which I think is really good, because I've been trying to encourage him to do it anyways. But it's all to do with gaming, and he's really good at playing games. I think he should so do it, and why not, you know? So he's going to set up his YouTube today. I'm going to give him a hand, and his name is going to be Draconic Archer. So Adam, do you want to say hello?
Hi.
So if you fancy going along and taking a look at his first channel with him, and my daughter is going to be doing it together, please do. And you spell that with a D-R-A-C-O-N-I-C, Archer, if you fancy going over and having a look. Now, so you just keep tucking that in, and then you grab the fabric. Once you feel you've got it, because you need that lip, so then when I turn it over, it's going to sit flat. It's not right now, because obviously I've got to put the fabric in. But that's what we're aiming for. You want to be able to swap it over from each side. I'm just going to, what you do is grab your fabric and just tuck it in, like I've showed you before in my other videos. But in case you're new to watching this one, just use those scissors. It's a lot easier. Well, it is for me anyway. And just keep pushing it around so you can get it where you want it. And there we are. I'm happy with that. Once you're happy with it, grab your hot glue, pull it back, and then run it around the edge, and then push it back up again, so you're squeezing it against it. And you do this all the way around. Make sure you don't miss anywhere. Which, believe you me, is easy done. There we are. So just push those sides in, making sure you've got everywhere. And yep, I'm happy with that. So there we are, that's the basic. Now it's about decorating. So now I'm going to move the bits out of the way that I don't need to make some space. Now, the next bit that I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the cameo. So I've got my pastels, I've got my cameo, a little bit of water here, and I am just going to use the very light pink here. We're just doing the outside of the lady that we've got sitting here. So everywhere barring on her and the border of the outside, so we're just doing the inner part. Yeah, my son's been wanting to do this for a few weeks now, but he's been very nervous. But he has nothing to be nervous of. He's going to be a natural. So just keep going around it and add as many coats as need be if you want to make it a little bit darker. Done. Leave all that to one side, and while that dries, I'm going to get on with decorating this. So we are going to need our gathered lace. If you don't have gathered lace and you have the flat lace, as I've shown you before, just do a running stitch and then just gather it all together. Or if you prefer, just pinch it all the way around, make the same effect when using the hot glue. So I'm going to start here where that line is, where the paper was together. Grab my protective finger, I'm sick of burning myself already. A little bit at a time, because we will be pinching this as we go, because I want it to lie flat. Just along that outer edge there, that's all we're doing. never seen anybody make this before. But again, I don't get the time to watch all videos. I do watch, like I said, some on YouTube when I get some time. So I don't know if there is another video of this out there. I just thought this would be a really good idea on my desk, as well as I'm going to take one to the craft fair. So, added bonus, someone else will get the opportunity to own it, hopefully. Finish that off there. There we are. And then flip it over. See how that sits flush on the table there? That's what we're looking for. And then we do it again. Starting again at the line. Hey honey, what you been doing?
Watching some telly watching the telly in my bedroom.
Watching the telly in your bedroom. What were you watching?
Horses.
Well, I've got a nice movie for us to watch later.
Wow.
It's down there next to the sofa.
I remember Mima.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it.
Where's the...
You just constantly go around and pinch it at the same time because I want it to lie completely flat.
Dad.
But that's not the look that you want, then you do it the way that you want to.
Mom.
Yes, honey?
Mom, which one you want to watch?
Oh, well, both of them are good. Well, I don't know actually because I haven't watched the other one, but Nemo's good. Finding Nemo.
I think Nemo. Mom, you like. But we didn't have this movie because we haven't got.
No, we haven't watched that one yet, have we?
No.
And what's that one? Show me the cover of the other one.
Christmas Star.
Christmas Star. We'll have to give that
Christmas
one a go.
Star or me?
How about both?
You only had to pick one.
Oh, you don't think you'll make it through 2 movies?
You have to choose. Nemo?
Well, why do we have to choose? Why can't I watch both?
Because you have to choose one's good.
So you have to choose which one's better.
I have to choose which one's good, but if I haven't seen the other one, how do I know that one's going to be better?
Yeah, that's true. And besides, how about you two watch them both together and then...
Okay, fine. We watch Nemo first.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm glad we're fine about it. Right, let's take all these glue strands off and let's take a look. So now we've got the pot in here. Turn it over, I've got a pinkish. And I'm liking the way that looks. Now, I have this here. I have another one of these, so I am going to
Got it.
use this little square here and a pen and draw around the bottom. There we are. Simple as that, and then cut it out. Yes, darling? Yeah. Then grab some hot glue and basically at the bottom of your coffee cup here you're going to drop some glue and then secure that in. Secure this piece of fabric in. Like so. Push all those edges round. Just notice I've missed a part there. There we are. If you feel that you have missed a part, just run a little bit more glue. Grab your scissors and just pull up the edge.
I'll call you and then you have to accept it. You know what, I'll tell you after when I'm finished.
And then secure it down. And that is it. There we are. Now, this is where I'm going to grab my trim. And all we're going to do here lighter to start with, just to make sure this doesn't fray, and then we are going to stick it all the way around that edge there. Just run the hot glue. Pushing it through on an angle here, so it's not lying completely flat, so I'm making sure it slides slightly inwards. So 1, it will lie flat, and 2, it will cover and make this have a better finish. Yes, honey?
Where's my other scissors?
Oh, where's your zigzag scissors?
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Where did they go?
But it's okay, it's okay.
There's some here, and your dad's put the other one there, look.
There's a 6. Need this one.
I mean, you have more zigzags, yeah.
What you doing? This is I'm exactly going to
Want
help.
me to show you how to do it?
Just keep running the glue around, just that one side.
Mom, I'm going to help
Oh, are you?
you. Yeah.
Right, well let me do this bit first, and then you can help me, okay?
But no. If I put them right here, them look like clay.
Right, what darling?
Them look like clay.
They do look like clay, but they're pastels. And they work like paint.
Thank you, Adam.
And then just cut the excess. And layer them down that edge. And then add a little bit more glue. Just secure that down. There we are, that's one end done. Now we're going to flip it over and do
Mom,
the
I
same.
just see pink in there. Mom, look. See pink in the water?
Pushing that around, make sure it's all
Mom,
sitting
I
the way I
see
want
some
it to.
pink in the water.
Oh, you will do, darling, because I just used it to paint my cameo.
They're not pink. Already, or maybe you actually done with paint.
Well, I'm sure you can do some painting. I'll tell you what, when I'm finished doing this, do you fancy doing some painting on YouTube? Yeah? Okay, watch out for that one, because my daughter's going to do some painting in the next video.
Yeah.
That's something you don't want to miss, because she's fab at painting. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I actually done it before.
Yes, you have.
Tell them.
Oh. She done painting before. She enjoys it. She's really good at it. I've got finger painting.
I actually done everything.
Yes, you have. Got all sorts of paintings from you all over my wall.
But no, I think I'm making it by myself.
You go ahead and make it by yourself. I'm gonna love watching that.
I'm gonna make a smiley face.
A smiley face. That's gonna be brilliant.
Do you need some paper?
I will get you some paper as soon as I've finished this video, and you're going to show them just how fab you are. So just the same as before. Yes. On an angle here, and just secure it down.
It's right here.
So you're just literally putting it on and pushing it so it slides. So align it down like that and pushing it down.
And red lips.
Oh, you're going to use red, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I look forward to it. It's going to be like an emoji.
Yeah.
Now there's something I can't miss, isn't it? I want to see it. I'm really looking forward to it now.
I mean, I want to be a red. I want to be an angry emoji.
Angry emoji. Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah. Daddy, you have to wash your hands.
Yeah.
So that's both ends done. Now it's about decorating the outside.
Yeah.
Now where the part is here.
I need a stool.
Okay, done. I'll get you in a minute.
No, I get it.
Okay. Right. Where I done the start, it's on the paper here. You've got that line. I'm going to start here. So I'm going to keep that ready, waiting. To start with, I have my cameo and I'm going to put some lace around it. So I'm just going to flip it over. Grab my lace. Put them out the way. I'll move this in a little bit closer. And all I'm going to do is run that all the way around whilst pinching it together so I know that it sits the way I want it to.
Hello, Mum.
Hey, honey.
Got it. Go. I'm gonna just do.
Oh, good girl. Well done. Just continue to keep going round.
Be careful with your fingers.
Yes, be very careful with your fingers and just squeeze it as you go. Just pinch it together. And then just cut off your excess there.
Oh, lucky. That almost
Pull
fell.
that down. And then put a little dot of glue here.
Yeah, dot. A little tiny little dot.
Yes, it has to be very tiny because we don't need it to be big.
No.
And there we are. Oh, thank you for all those kisses.
We're almost done.
Now, I'm going to secure it onto that line there.
Then you have to decorate it.
So I'm just going to put some hot glue. Yes, we do. Some hot glue on there, enough to make sure that does not come off.
It's hot. I just see the smoke. I see the
It is
smoke.
very hot.
I see the smoke.
Just secure that there
I'm using these.
for a few seconds. Now, where I have left it on these, I am going to do the same. I'm going to put a tiny little double
Why are
glue.
you using the small coffee cups?
I'll show you, darling.
Because there's one in there.
Because, you know, when I sit and I make things,
Yeah.
well, on this side when I'm doing my sewing, I've got somewhere to put my needles so they don't get lost. And then, but when I turn it back over, when I'm using my beads and they always roll off the table and I lose them, I can pop them in there while I'm doing my project.
Oh,
So that's why I put the pot in there. Makes it easier.
that's
So now I'm going to turn it around here.
Oh,
So we're laying it down.
oh, this is cool.
You might want something just to keep it in place so it don't fall over. Then you've got your ribbon, your pencil, and your sticky notepad. And we're going to put this, you want it roughly in line with your cameo onto the back here. So
Two.
just pop that back down. And put a little bit of hot glue on here. I got these from the pound shop and they came in a pack, about 6 or 8. These sticky notepads. You just secure that down. And then beside it, you're going to grab your ribbon
And 5.
to start with.
There's 5.
I'm going to cut mine on an angle. That's just because I prefer it. It's not necessary. If you don't want it like that, you don't have to.
1, 2,
Grab my lighter
4,
and just do those edges so they don't break. And roughly find the centre. Grab my hot glue,
6,
roughly in the middle
7,
of the whole thing. Put a little double glue
1, 2,
and then just secure that down for a few seconds till it dries.
6, 7, 7.
You grab your pencil.
And wrap it up.
Yes, wrap it up. And all I'm going to do
Because I'm
is just-
skills.
Yes, you have got lots of skills.
Yeah, because I know how to do Barbies.
And we're just tying a bow.
Yeah, actually a different way, actually. But I actually did it for the books. I'm going to do it lots of time, but this was because I want to make emoji. And this time I'm going to make something.
I look
Lots
forward
and
to
lots
it.
and lots of different ones. But I want to make a poop emoji.
And they're going to watch you on YouTube.
But Mom, can do an angry emoji or a poop emoji?
Well, I think you should do whatever emoji you want, but don't tell them. We'll wait and see the secret and what one you choose.
Jeez.
They're going to be being an emoji.
So here we are.
I am making an angry emoji.
Oh, I see.
I'm pretty sure they're probably get I can't.
Shh, it's a secret. And here's the cameos on the front here. Now I've made it different. I wanted to show that it had these either side. So on this one, as you would have noticed, on my first one I made it so the pot's in the top. This time I made it so the pin cushion's in the top. So that when they're both sitting there together. So there's the pin cushion one, there's the pot. We have the writing for the back, so you're not going to lose that pencil. And then when you flip them both over, one of them has a pin cushion, the other one has the pot. I really had fun and enjoyed making these, and I'm just going to put a little bit more hot glue on this one. I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and a comment. I also now have a Facebook page called Shares Crafting Boutique, where you can share projects you've made with other people to inspire them. If that's something that you're interested in, please come along and join in. Thank you for watching. Bye.